Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. This Sunday is going down. Go to my Instagram, you guys, to see the flyer. I'm gonna post it on this channel in a minute. But August 26th, we got 51 backpacks. Appreciate all the donations. Appreciate all the love. 10 to 2, August 26th in Inglewood. If you want to donate, you want to come out, feel free to come out. Hit my email, fhaw17@gmail.com, and let's move forward. So I did a video yesterday and it was pretty predictable. I knew how you guys were going to respond. I knew how men who don't hold themselves accountable on every frequency, on every wavelength, on every pillar in their life, they can get emotionally invested in critiquing the messenger. Did you hear what I said? Critiquing the messenger. All right. Now, if my son was a fighter, and I want to make this message as personal as I can so you guys would know. Let's say my son was a fighter and you guys wanted him to fight 4 times a year. If my son is a high caliber fighter making minimum 7 figures a fight, he's not fighting the best fighters 4 times a year. What he's going to be, he's going to be a human PR machine. That's what he's going to be. And whether we're out in the community, I will have a camera around him at all times. Whether he's out in the community, PR machining, going on these radio shows, aligning himself with these celebrities, not in a fake manner, in a genuine manner. But keep in mind, when you're a professional prize fighter, you definitely have celebrities as friends, right? Whether he's a devout Christian, whether he is a contemporary guy, wherever he's at, we're going to maximize that. And if I have a promoter, if you guys want him to fight 4 times a year, you know what I would do? I would lie to the public. I would sign the fight, and then in 2 months say, oh, we got an injury. Right? And you guys say, oh shit, he got an injury. And the other guy, the other fighter I'm supposed to fight, would fully understand what the hell is going on. My son ain't fighting 4 times a year. Lincoln ain't fighting 4 times a year if he's making $1 million moves. Because the great thing about Lincoln being my son and being a professional prize fighter is he's gonna understand money. Lincoln, when he's a grown man, will not be impressed with $1 million. Lincoln, when he's a grown man, will not be impressed with the Bentley. Lincoln, when he's a grown man, will not be impressed with jewelry. And you know, I mean, I pray. I can only make a hypothesis. I can only make a great educated guess based off of my principles, what my son will be influenced by. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? You know, there's a whole lot of elements out there that I will not be able to control, and I respect and receive all of that. But I can't see my son fighting 4 times a year at the high level. I really can't. Now, if you're moving like Joey Spencer to get to the A level, he's knocking everybody out. He's very impressive. I like the kid a lot. I can't wait for him to make some noise at 154 pounds. I completely understand and I get what it takes to get there. But when you get there, you want to be at the top of the mountain for as long as you can. And I hopefully he has great habits. Hopefully he's not a drinker or a smoker like his mother and father. And I hope to God. But these unrealistic expectations of fighting at the A level 4 times a year, those are unrealistic expectations. And I'm just going to be real genuine and be real with you. Now, if you guys extract fighting, I want you guys to lose 20 pounds every 3 months. Yeah, for real. See, through yourself, you know others. If you don't know what it's like to lose 20 pounds, how can you be critical of a man losing 20 pounds? Yes, I'm talking to you. All right? And you guys simply don't fully grasp the complete concept of what it takes to become a professional prize fighter. And it's the sad truth. You mean I got to lose 80 pounds in a year? I got to lose 20 pounds 4 times? Whew. The thought of that is exhausting. For real. Be honest with yourself. The thought of that is exhausting. Now you said, oh, but they signed up for it. Still simply don't get it. You're deflecting what's realistic of the human body, right? Getting hit in the face is not human. Remember, they got to spar. They got to do their speed training. They got to do, basically be unnutritious because they can't intake calories. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I want you guys to fully understand the full circle. Lincoln ain't fighting 4 times a year. He'll fight them bums 4, 5, 6, 7 times a year where he's only going to be in the round, fight two rounds. But here's my perspective too. See, I know the rules of California. I'm going to tell my son, knock him out in the last 2 rounds. If it's a complete bum, I would carry the guy, because in the state of California, if you fight 100 rounds, you get retirement. I'm working the system as much as I can. All right, it ain't no, and I suggest that you subscribe to the same thing. All right, maximize what you have. Take what they give you and maximize what you have. All right, we always see what's not popular, and I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but the guy who was a professional basketball player that bought up all those Wendy's. That's not popular. But what is popular is Allen Iverson wearing throwback jerseys and spending all that money in the club. And now he's a cultural icon, you know. He's from the Tidewater area. Bubba Chuck is what they called him, my family down in Virginia. And I completely understand that. But that man that bought up all those Wendy's should be our hero, right? At the end of the day. What he did is sensational. You guys Google him too. You guys, matter of fact, I'll do a video on him. And but that's the reality of this boxing game. Y'all wouldn't want your son fighting. Let's say your son was a middleweight, right? Because my son is little. You guys are much bigger and stronger than I am. So let's say the average height and weight is what, 5'9", 180 pounds. So let's say you got to lose 20 pounds. So you got to fight at 160. That means you want him to fight Canelo, Triple G, Charlo, and Devinchenko all in 1 year. You guys are laughing at that shit, right? That's what y'all really, really want, right? 3 and 4 fights a year at the high level, whether you get knocked out or don't get knocked out, get beat up. Listen, your body never ever forgets. Your body never forgets what it's gone through. And I wake up every morning as a 40-year-old. When the blood starts circulating, that's when I start getting younger, like, because I don't have no free. I try and limit my free radicals. You guys Google free radicals. I try and dispose of the free radicals in my body. So once my blood starts flowing, I start to feel younger. I start to feel more energized. But when I'm laying in bed and my body is idling, it takes time to get up. It takes time to get up. But when I'm up, on my way to go lift weights right now before I hit the boxing gym and go run these miles. So at the end of the day, man, I just want everyone to fully understand personal accountability and maximizing your opportunity. Maximize your opportunity. Think LeBron. If you guys are in boxing, think LeBron James. Every year in Cleveland, he had a play option. Why? To hold that personnel to the fire. And why did he come to California? Because he has 3 kids. Maybe his daughter be a great athlete, great activist, philanthropist. Maybe his wife wants to open up nonprofits. You can't replace 300 days of sun. And if you can afford to pay, if you can afford to support that lifestyle, I encourage everyone to move to California. If you can support your lifestyle and maximize it and grow it, California is a beautiful place to be. It's an expensive city. Taxes are high. Everything is expensive. You need a car to get around. Public transportation is less than stellar. But at the end of the day, people are going to ask you when you're 70 years old, how would you rate your life? And if you say, I should have did this, I should have did that, you know, only you are accountable to that. But if you can look back and say, you know what, we worked that game. Floyd Mayweather is happy as hell right now. You guys call him a clown. He only didn't fight the best. he had terrible timing when he fought the elite fighters. Go figure. I mean, he's a billionaire. You know, I don't know what his true net worth is or what his potential net worth is, but he does okay. And he won. All right. And at the end of the day, I want you guys to win. But you guys are so caught up in unrealistic expectations. These are really unrealistic expectations. You know, 150 fights. Y'all still thinking about Jack Johnson and Jake LaMotta records, and man, there was no network deals back then. All right, TV wasn't as big as what it is now. You understand what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, man, if Lincoln was I'm going to reiterate again, if Lincoln was my son, he would only be fighting twice a year. I'm keeping it real. Once every 6 months. I want that man to grow socially, emotionally, spiritually. Whatever he wants to do in life, I want him to have the opportunity to do it. Right? You can love what you do now, but there are so many different layers to this life. He's only fighting twice a year at the A level, and only one of them fights is going to be at A level. I'm just being real honest with you guys. But he's going to be a great PR machine. He's going to call out. He's going to contact the YouTube pages. He's going to go to ESPN. He's going to respond to fans on Instagram. He's going to say the right things. I'm willing to fight anybody and everyone. Line them up. You understand what I'm saying? And in your prime, in your late 20s, early 30s, you deserve to spend a week down in Jamaica. You deserve to spend a month traveling the world, hopping on a train in Europe. You deserve that. You deserve people relishing in your presence when you're in other countries like a Deontay Wilder. You deserve that. All right? Now, whether you guys agree with it, it's totally up to you. But personal accountability will rectify and maximize your life. I'm just telling you, I'm a firm believer in personal accountability. That's why, and you guys know 100% of the time, if I have a problem with you, I'm going to call you and or attempt to reach out to you and contact you. If I am wrong, I'll gladly say that I'm wrong. I believe in personal accountability. I am unwavering on people disagreeing with me. I'm a firm believer in myself. Have I failed a lot of times? Yeah. Have I succeeded? I think I failed more than I've succeeded. I just hit home runs when I've succeeded. I'm telling you, I've missed more jump shots than I've made probably my entire life. You know what I mean? So I've missed more threes in my life than I've made, you know, just to give that metaphor for life. But, you know, I want all your children to succeed. You understand what I'm saying? I want all your kids to be successful, but you got to work the system. You got to work the system. And if you don't fully understand how to work the system, get a mentor to teach you how to work the system. You understand? Reach out to people, because at the end of the day, do I go? Yeah, I go. It's all about you winning. It's all about your last name. Think about that kid, Zion Williamson. Why did he go to Duke this year? Why did Zion Williamson go to Duke this year? He is the first or second pick in the draft. He is unrealistic. He has unrealistic talent. I mean, I see him move. I'm like, wow, this guy is completely special. Why is he in college? Why is he at Duke this year? You know who's going to benefit from that? Duke University. Right? Mike Krzyzewski got 3 of the top 5 players in the nation this year. He's going to get a bonus for that. He's going to get a bonus for reaching the Final Four. He may get a bonus for winning the ACC. He may get a bonus for winning an ACC tournament. He'll get a bonus to go into the second round of the NC2A tournament. He'll get a bonus for going to the Sweet 16, the Elite 8, Final Four. And on paper, it looks like they have a great chance at winning a national championship. All these bonuses he's going to get. Whereas Zion Williamson probably should have sat out. Got a Nike. He should have got a Nike deal this year. Sat out, Reebok deal, a shoe deal. Gave him $1 million. Worked out. Maybe go overseas. Go to China because they have a short season in February. Work the system, guys. Don't fall prey to status quo and what's expected of you based off of normalcy and mediocrity. But you guys are gonna thumb down this video and say I'm talking about you. I'm not talking. See, when I talk about money, when I say poor, 9 out of 10 times, I'm talking about poor in the whole person, not just money. Money don't make me, man. I make money. All right, money, I'll say it again, money don't make me. I make money. All right? my who I am tells you what I do with money. My character spends the money. All right? I don't, man, so at the end of the day, I hope this message penetrates the people that it needs the message. If you still gonna hate it, that's fine, because you're still gonna watch the video. All right? You're still, in a sense, supporting my community. All right, the few $1,000s that I had to spend for this backpack giveaway and all this, I thank you, like, for real, like. And the people who help donate their money, you guys are special. You guys are genuine. It means a great deal to me. But because I'm pouring, quote unquote, medicine that tastes like Hennessy with no, I've never tasted Hennessy, but I can tell by people's face when they drink it, right? When your uncle drinks it and shit, brown paper bag, you know, that it don't taste too well. You can't drink it like you would drink water. Because I'm pouring it down your throat, because I'm pouring the truth down your throat like that, it bothers you. But don't be so infatuated with how it tastes. I want you to be in how it's going to make you feel. All right? I want the stone cold truth to intoxicate you. All right? To intoxicate you, that will inspire greatness out of you. That will inspire you to climb over that small hill at work that's inhibiting you. Right? Your 9-to-5 job, your relationship with your brother, your best friend. All right? You know, trust your process, not the process. Trust your process. And I salute y'all. I want to listen like 2 or 3 songs before I get to the gym. So I got like 5 or 6 blocks. So I really want to listen to DMX or somebody before I hit the gym. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.